Right way to stretch. In a cold state, the muscles are stiff and stretching will be restricted. The chances of injuring our muscles are greater if we stretch them when cold. All scientists agree that trying to stretch before the nerves wake up can lead to contracted muscles that would cause a hindrance for the rest of the workout, as well as a chance of damaging them. Please support our channel, like and subscribe so we can bring more useful facts for a healthy lifestyle. What happens when you stretch cold muscles? Before we discuss what happens, let us first understand what cold muscles are. When we say cold muscles, the meaning is literally the same. When we exercise, our blood flow increases, and that warms up the muscles. In contrast, when we are in a stationary mode, the movement is minimal, the blood flow decreases, and that leaves the muscles in a cold state. In this cold state, the muscles get stiff and movement is strained. Thus, when we stretch, the muscles experience tension and activate the protective mechanism that scientists have named a stretch reflex. This reflex causes the muscles to stop stretching and hence causes a hindrance in our exercise regime as well. Simply speaking, this can be explained by saying that cold muscles lack water, and hence the neurological system isn't fully active. When the muscles get stretched, they receive the message to activate the protective mechanism, and instead of flexibility, they contract. This leads to restricted stretching and affects other movements too. If we still keep on stretching, the muscles might suffer damage, having to go against the message by the nervous system. Eric Owens, a musculoskeletal expert, says, "If you stretch with your body in a cold state before your nerves are awake and your blood is pumping, it causes everything to tighten. So you're asking your muscles to work out in a contracted state so that they're going to have a weak and decreased performance." Consider the example of stretching a cold dough. It is hard and doesn't stretch well, but the same dough will stretch really well when it is warmed. Likewise, when muscles are not flexed in a while, they are cold because blood flow is slower. Is it safe to stretch cold muscles? Now that we know what happens when we stretch cold muscles, let us discuss its effects. Everything cold is stiff and stretching them causes tension that might ruin the texture. This is the law of flexibility for stretching. Similarly, when our bodies are not active, the blood flow is much slower, and the warming agent for our bodies is the blood. Thus, the muscles are cold. In this state, if we try to stretch our muscles, the elasticity is much affected. Read the full article on Gildshire magazines, link in the description below.